Hello, welcome to Usi Love Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the readings that I started last week, Monday on the 18th. I just have two more readings to do, which is Virgo and Leo. So we're going to go ahead and finish those videos tonight. We're going to jump into the reading with Leo, okay? I did pre-shuffle the decks off camera. I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick shuffle on camera. Usually when stuff happens like that, oh, excuse me. See, messing my curls up. Oh, sorry, y'all. But usually when stuff like that happen, I just know like it's time to stop shuffling. So we'll just stop shuffling it. I'm going to just shuffle them all really fast. And then that way we could just get right into the readings. It'll just be super quick. Easy that way. Okay. First card we got Balance, Leo. What you balancing? Dreams, Leo. Okay. Fear. Lastly, physical body. Overall energy from the Universal Healing Oracle deck is Transcendence. Okay. First card, Ace of Swords. Second card, Queen of Swords. Third card, Seven of Wands. Fourth card, Ace of Pentacles. Overall balance, the King of Cups. Okay. I just don't like how my curls are appearing. Sorry. Lastly, Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. The Moon card. The Four of Wands. The overall energy of this deck is the Star card. Okay. Nice, Leo. I think that's going to be a good reading. So let me just pull the cards down here. I'm going to just go ahead and look at the cards I got present in front of me, and then we'll be able to go into the reading, okay? So, Leo, I feel like if you're a woman, you are dealing with a man that maybe you have hope for this relationship. You want this relationship to transform from how it has previously been. I feel like maybe this person gave you a reason not to believe them in the past, or you just how can I say this? You don't know whether to believe it or not. Okay? Maybe. Oh. Okay, y'all. Okay, I really think you're going into a relationship that you had a lot of hope for. Maybe it was with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, an Aquarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But everybody is here, but definitely Aquarius, definitely a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like you were like really hoping for this relationship to turn out. So maybe you have been dealing with this person, and if you guys had a relationship in the past, possibly you just didn't know if this time it was going to work out, or if the relationship was going to work out. So you kind of have a lot of hope for it. So I feel like jumping into the reading is definitely based on a relationship that you're trying to gain some balance with. So you could be balancing between really believing that this is true, or you could be balancing just some fear you have, because fear is here. So maybe you could be feeling like all this is just a lie, like everything is just gonna blow up in your face. Okay, if it's not something like that, maybe you could like not be maybe your intuition is telling you things that you could possibly be being ignoring right now. But I definitely feel like a relationship is coming out of this, and possibly a child. Just because I see this card here, it looks like a child here and a mother kissing the child here. So maybe you have kids, and maybe you're trying to find a balance between entering into a home life with this person, or a relationship with this person. But I think all of this is a blessing, because you have the Star card here, and you have the Star card underneath the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and underneath the King of Cups is, guess what, the Queen of Cups. So I definitely feel like there is a relationship that is getting ready to start after you balance something out. So it has something to do with your fears. Maybe you had a previous, maybe you and this person dealt with each other previously and it just didn't turn out. Okay? If not, I feel like you're dealing with a person that was possibly like hiding their feelings from you. Okay? They could have been hiding their intentions. They could even have possibly like really, really liked you, but was keeping it all to themselves. I mean, like dreamy. Like, I mean, they are daydreaming about you. They are picturing like future stuff with you, like a relationship with you. But I feel like they want to transform this relationship, and you do too. So either one of y'all really, really wants to transform it, or you both can. But I really feel like you're kind of torn in between like the truth, or like feeling like, okay, is this really true? Am I really going to be celebrating at the end of this? When you come to some balance, I really think that you are. Now, if you're dealing with a person that was kind of like closed off emotionally and not sharing anything with you, I think that you're going to be coming to some balance with that after hearing some truth, and you're going to be possibly celebrating. But I think that you have to get over some fears. Like maybe even giving your heart to someone is like, it's stressful on you, like really thinking about the future with this person. I think that you have a lot of hopes for it, but like a physical body is here, right? So like in the physical, it's tangible, it's something real, matter, you can touch it. You know, I feel like maybe you are a little scared about a possible outcome, or just that this is all really happening. And I'm really leaning towards that just because I know a Leo in my personal life, and you know, I really think that there are some really good things that are happening. And even if you were closed off, like let's say you weren't letting people in because you had previously been hurt, but you were really hoping for someone to come into your life. Like maybe you were hoping for someone to you know, help balance you out. Like maybe you felt like, okay, maybe I know I'm a little closed off, but I want to come out of that because I want a relationship now. You know, like you could really be wanting to move forward in your life, and especially if this is based on like someone you've known previously, I really think that you have dreams about this. Maybe this was like this is something you really wanted, because the hope card is here twice. So it's like you really had like, we're thinking about this a lot. You really wanted this situation to come to fruition. So like if you dealt with this person in the past, maybe even each relationship you've had since then, you secretly still like dream of this relationship with this person, or like really wanted to be with this person. But I could feel like maybe you weren't saying this. Maybe you were just like holding it all in and like carrying the weight of it, but really not showing it to other people. Because Leos, you guys are gonna put up the biggest, like almost like intimidating. Like even if you are nothing but a soft dough underneath it, your whole facade, like everything you present to the world, you're tough as shit. You're tough as shit. No one can tell you anything about yourself. You know, you got something to say. If somebody trying to come at you quick and witty, you got something right back for their asses. And like, even in the inside, you probably don't even want confrontation, but you ain't a back down. Like, you know, but I feel like maybe it was just like a lot of weight on you to see, like, is this really gonna come to fruition? Like, I feel like you really want this relationship. You've prayed about it, you've dreamt about like the outcomes of it, but I think you speaking some truth is really gonna have you to like weigh some burdens down. So like, if you have these, and I don't want to say they're insecurities, this can just be you like scared to, like, not even scared because you're really hopeful for this relationship, but maybe you could just be scared that it's gonna fail, like it's just not gonna happen, or maybe it's not gonna happen the way you planned it to. So you're kind of like, you almost feel like you want to just say something to cut it off, but maybe you like hold back and just like carry the weight. Like maybe you don't want to say anything out of line, like, well, now let me overstep my boundary. Let me not say something to offend this person because I don't want to offend them. So I'm going to just keep my thoughts to myself. Like whatever I'm kind of like really wanting to say, express that I'm like scared or like really wanting this to work out. You're just kind of holding that in right now, I think. Okay. And it really is, you know, something I feel like is deep within you, because this is your fear card here, right? This even like looks like a heart. Like your heart is just so scared of it being broken. And I think that you're building it up in the inside. Like you're holding this in. Like you're like really scared this isn't going to work out. I really think you are. And even if this is like a new person that you've been dealing with that was like holding back from you, if they have like showed up and are like telling you, not telling you, but just, you know, they were holding back and you really wanted some clarity on all of this. Like I feel like you really wanted clarity. Like maybe they weren't talking to you because they were holding all this in. So you had no idea where you stood, right? You have no idea where you stand. And it was like burdening you because I feel like you maybe even felt like this person balanced you. Like you was your match. You know, this new person that's holding back from you. You could even feel like they're your match and you have so much to celebrate with them. Like you could even see them being like, being in a relationship with them because the relationship was card here. But you could be feeling like that's not true. Like, or maybe if I tell this person that I like them, or maybe if I say something to them like, yo, do you really like me? You know, let's be together. You know, you could be scared that they're going to turn it down because they haven't really been showing a lot of emotion to you, I think, too. That could be another way of looking at it. But I really think that you're like having some fears internally about this whole situation and you're not showing it to anyone. Like you're not, like even if you have close friends, you're not really sharing like how really scared you are this is not going to work out, because you could be fighting off competition. Like you could be really trying to just cut out any bad thoughts, but they're lingering there, and it's almost like every day you're battling with yourself, like, and it can feel like you're battling with the world, but really I feel like this is internally, you know, something hidden. Like it could just be a deep rooted fear that this person is gonna just gas you up to let you down. And I mean things like that actually really happen in the real world, so you have every right to be prepared for every worst possible outcome. I mean, expectations, they can let you down so hard. And I get it if you're not trying to expect something, like even though you're super hopeful, maybe you're not even trying to like really think like, damn, I really want this relationship, but I don't want to be putting too much emphasis on it. Like I don't even want to become excessive about it, even though I think you kind of are a little bit. You know, you're kind of like scared of like losing yourself, or I just feel like you're battling internally with your own fears. Like, you really want this to work out, but you're kind of scared that it's not. So it's kind of like processing some bad thoughts in your head about this situation, and maybe even pulling up some insecurities. And I don't want to be saying that, but like I was saying before, with Leos, you guys put up this such strong facade that even in the inside, you're human. Like, you have feelings, you have emotions, you hurt, you feel, you go through pain. And I feel like you are going to get a real physical offer. Like, this person might even ask you to like move in with them. And I think like all of this is going to catch you off guard. Like, and you're going to be feeling like it's the biggest blessing. You could be so happy, like, oh my God, this is everything I've been wanting since I was a kid. This is my heaven on earth. This King of Cups, I wasn't sure if he wanted me, but I kept the faith. And I just knew like we were meant to be. And even though there were some illusions, I really had to cut things out because there is so much faith. And deep down, I know like things are gonna happen, so I really feel like deep down you might really know that this relationship is really gonna work out, but you're kind of like scared that it's not. And I think you really don't want to just be set up for the big letdown. When, honey, I really think that you got some good stuff coming. Like, you got some real good stuff coming, like possibly an engagement coming from someone that you've been like waiting to see their emotions, waiting for them to like reveal themselves. And you've been hoping and praying for this connection to come together. And honey, it's coming together. Like, even with the balance card being here, like everything is balancing itself out finally. So if you've been dealing with this person for a long time and you just didn't know where the hell this shit was going, girl, it's going to some family life. Like, they about to offer you some physical, some real. Okay? And you're possibly scared about it right now, but you dream about it and you're kind of putting your own burdens on your own back. But honey, they come in and they love you. I really think that. And I think if your relationship it's going to be completely different this time around. So if this is a part 2 situation, it's going to be a good part 2, like the Bad Boys 2, where it's like a good sequel. Now you're like, man, the sequel was almost as good as the first one, but, if this is a new person that you kind of weren't sure about, I really think that they're coming with a real offer. You can just be afraid, like you're not going to talk. This person doesn't really like you. Like, I think that that's probably what you're afraid of. Like, the truth is that they don't like you. But honey, the truth is, like, they like you. They might love the way the fuck you look. Like, and they really just want to wife you on some shallow shit. And I hate to say that, but I mean, you could just be like beautiful and they got money and they like, man, I'm wifing this, and they could just be one of them dudes that really don't show nothing, but like deep down he like really crushing on you hard. Leo, y'all have a presence about yourself. Like, y'all kings and queens. You ain't taking no shit and you ain't getting served no bullshit either. So I feel like when this person comes, they're gonna come correct. And they're going to bring you something real and worth like having. I really think so. You could have even been dreaming about this. This person could be dreaming about what they want to do to you. Okay. But whatever fear you're having within yourself, you're going to have to let go of that battle, because something real is coming, and it has to do with a lot of hope and a lot of prayer. Okay, Leo? But that's all that I got for you tonight. Cheer up. Someone is coming to be in a relationship with you. Okay? Have a good night. And thank you for coming to see me at Usi Love Tarot. Good night.